Hello, this is Miss Dobie, and welcome to our Magnet meeting. I wanted to make a recording for those of you who were not able to make it to open house. So, just a little bit about what we need to do to finish this year. So, we want to definitely finish strong. Make sure that your child is completing all of their assignments. Make sure that you're checking Schoology, and if you don't have access to the parent portal, please come by and see Miss Cortez in our parent meeting in our parent room, and she can help set up all of the things that you need to do to access the parent portal. You can also have your student do iReady in math and English every night. This is to get them ready for the SBAC testing, but it also helps to improve the skills that we're not able to do every day in class. Most of our students are still a little bit behind. And so, what we want to do to improve their skills is to use iReady for English and math, and they should do that every night. I would say 20 minutes for each class every night, at least. Please remind your children we're having a lot of issues with their phones on all the time. Uh, Texting, and we're constantly telling them to take their phones, put them away, and it's a constant drain on the day. They are not staying focused on what they need to do. This is not just their phones. We need to also talk to your kids about, when they're in class, then it's not time to watch movies. It's not time to be on their Chromebook watching. It's time to be on their Chromebook doing their work. So if you could please actually work with them in order to make sure that they're doing that daily. SBAC testing will be May 8th through the 12th. So we want to make sure that all of our Magnet students are there every day. They're there on time and they've had breakfast. We also will be doing a lot of field trips to end the year. So please make sure that once you get the note that they're returned back the next day, because we will be moving quite rapidly toward the end of the year. So please make sure you sign the trip slips, and there's 2 spots to sign. So make sure you sign it in 2 spots. And that when they come to field trips, they need to be dressed appropriately. Now, I know a lot of our students are not wearing their school uniforms, but they should not be in all red and they should not be in all blue anything. So please make sure that on field trip days, especially because they will not go on the field trips if they are in any of those clothes, all red or all blue. Also, we're noticing some people an uptick in pajama pants. There are no pajama pants allowed on campus. They are not supposed to be wearing pajama pants at all. So we never have pajama days. So please don't allow your child to come to school in pajama pants, in all red or all blue. Please use this time of spring break. I know this is in the middle of spring break, but please use this time to catch up on assignments. And if they don't get to catch up during spring break, use every night for homework to do catch up. Please make sure you're checking their assignments. Also, with our Magnet program, Magnet and SAS, these classes are for students who have applied. So we are getting an influx because of the new program that's coming to Audubon, the USC NAI program. It's really getting a lot of attention, and we have an uptick in applications for our Magnet and SAS program. So if you've never applied to our Magnet or our SAS and your child is in a Magnet class, you need to apply because the spot cannot be held for you if you have not applied to either the Magnet or the School for Advanced Studies. Now, while everybody has not been designated as gifted, you can still apply to our School for Advanced Studies if you've been in the classes this long. So please apply and make sure that you do that right now. So you go to LAUSD, eChoices, and make sure that you have an application on file for the Magnet or the SAS program. 7th grade parents, in the next week or two, once we return from spring break, you're going to get an email from me that has you fill out an application for your child to be in the 8th grade. In the 8th grade, they'll be in a college class. They'll be attending Southwest College. And there's a form that you must complete with urgency. Last year, we had a lot of parents who had trouble filling out this form. So what I'm going to try and do is make a space during the day for you to come in if you need to, or meet me on Zoom in order to help you fill out the form. It is online. It is something that you must sign in order for them to have that magnet class next year. So please, every seventh grade parent needs to have an email that you can use for this college class. So if you don't have an email that's, school appropriate, please create another email, a Gmail that is easy for you to access, easy for you to remember, so that your child can be signed up for this college class as soon as possible. I just want to thank you again as a magnet coordinator. This is my first year being the magnet coordinator. I know that I have not had as many meetings as I should have with parents, but I've really been working a lot with your kids. And I want to make sure that next year I have more meetings. That will be my commitment to you. But I'll also send newsletters and try and also do this in English and in Spanish next year so that my Spanish parents also feel included in these messages. So, my commitment to you is to not only service your children, but also do better in working with you as their parents. So, the Magnet staff and I appreciate all that you've done for us this year, but I do want to make sure that we finish strong. So, thank you again for all that you do. Thank you for letting Audubon be the place that your child is taught every day, and Eagle Pride.